Aquarius's 2023 sun, moon, or rising. What is coming up for you in category number 1, work, money, and resources? You seem to be bossing everybody around. I like this a lot. I think that there are some situations, you know, where you're getting pulled a bit out of your comfort zone, or you didn't expect to get promoted to a position of boss, right? Boss energy and leadership training, telling other people what to do, telling things where to go. You're going to get moving. You got everybody else moving. And I think it's really interesting to also watch some of you publish, okay, or produce. It's almost like, you know, broadcasting and things like this, but in such a way where you're speaking to the masses and they're hearing you for the first time. So I know you guys are known for being those aliens. And I know that, you know, you are the ultimate humanitarians and you are all about this revolution that we are going through. And it is like you are finally being heard because you've had the recipe all along. You've had the magic tricks all along. You've had the answers all along. You've been living it all along. Was anyone listening? Probably not. You know, now they are. So you may even be speaking, teaching, leading, guiding, producing, even putting out product that can be purchased. Okay. Because again, we are talking about money. So you are getting literal resources for this, including a following, which is valuable, but from your weird ideas, you know, from your wisdom and strength that may have been taken in the past as airy, fairy, fruity oddness, you know, and like nothing significant. Yeah. Well, you know, the world's changing. It's changing rapidly. This revolution, if you look at the astrology, is very different from any other one we've had. And it is because of the speed of karmic delivery. So enjoy, bask in it, take it, honor yourself. And for those of you that, you know, aren't comfortable, again, let's revisit that aren't comfortable being in the spotlight or having that kind of, you know, power position, get used to it. It's your calling. Okay. I'm not even going to feed that. Get over it. Okay. Enjoy, find ways to enjoy it and be colorful with it. You deserve it. And I also feel that many of you may have fairly significant increase in your finances, possibly even up to half of you, where you are doubling in your financial status or greater, okay, by the middle or the third quarter. Some of you, it just really looks like the third quarter to me by that time, and using that toward the end of the year. Now, for some of you, yes, this may be with a business that you already have, or, you know, your career expansion, their investments that you made. For others, it could be someone else's finances coming in. I'm going to get to love and relationships here in a minute. Could it be coming from that? It could. Could it be coming from an inheritance? Or some company being handed down to you or something like this, you taking over someone else's position, 100%. So I like this for you a lot. Let's move on to love and relationships. At this point, I feel like I'm going crazy. So I don't even, if I am repeating myself, Mary, let me know. Some of you, if you've been looking to have a baby, you could get pregnant. Your partner could get pregnant, adoption, foster care. Some of you who weren't even looking for that, you may just have a baby just kind of fall in your lap, you know, maybe something happens with your sister, you know, or, you know, you have a brother who's always on the fritz, you know, and you get his kids. I mean, something like that, you know, whatever it is, you could be taking on a baby. This can be expansion, okay, on your family or your community, your friendship circle in a significant way. This is for everybody, okay? You may also be finding some new business partnerships that feel like family. I mean, this is definitely a member of your soul tribe. I even see some of you. This is just a few of you, of course, but like maybe you get a new publisher and maybe like you and your editor are like, you know, besties or something. And anyways, very interesting. So we have some past life dynamics coming in. We have some soulmate dynamics coming in. We have a lot of soul tribe dynamics and contracts coming in here. And it's very, how do I want to say this? All about the group efforts, okay? All about everybody coming together and working harmoniously on accomplishing things for the highest and best good for everyone. Some of you may be also working with more like grassroots movements or starting your own nonprofit or get very involved in like, whether it be, you know, humanitarian rights, civil rights, politics, environmentalism. It could be things like that. So your activism, and so you're bringing on especially LGBTQ activism or for minorities and things like this. So you could be bringing on more of a community that way. So a new family. There's also some talk of love here with you guys. So in the romantic sense, for those of you who are single and are looking for someone, you could be bringing somebody in. I say bringing them in because I really do feel like you manifested this person. And for those of you who like to juggle a bit, these people, okay, even maybe like three, you could find yourself at some point dating like three people at the same time that kind of all bring a very similar energy. It's very, I heard amicable, to where you are at the time. So let's say you're creating something, I don't know, you're like publishing a book, or you're writing, you're creating artwork, you're a composer, or you're whatever, working on a project. You could find that these people really support that, and that you support their art, let's say. And it's a very kind and simple, positive, high vibrational energy. And yeah, for those of you who are looking for something, more serious, I don't know that you're, full on committing at that point, but definitely toward the end of the year, it could be. It's coming up at the very least, okay, as an option. For those of you who are married or in a long-term commitment, it looks like you're actually focusing more out of your relationships and more on you. So it's about relationship time with you. And again, we're looking at that mostly at the end of the year, but that could be a bit of a theme for you all year long. It's like, I love you, you do you, I gotta do me, So looks good. Let's look at category number 3 for Aquarius: hidden messages, your blind spot, or if there is an overall theme here for you guys. Aquarius, learn as much as you can. Get your hands on as many books. Look at as many YouTube videos. For the love of God, if you guys are not on TikTok, get on there. And I hate it when somebody's like, TikTok is for who? It's for everybody. Have you been on? It's ridiculously good. Okay. It is delicious. It is like everything I've been waiting for. And I think a lot of people have for a very, very long time. It is time for us to expand out into others. It is time for us to expand out into making the world a better place, to learn, to grow, to express ourselves. And this is going to be a huge outlet for you. So get your hands on as much research as you possibly can and expose yourself to as many new ideas and people, but you're going to be quite possibly doing the same. Okay, and building up quite a lot of following over the things that you have to share that weren't being heard before. I love this for you guys, Aquariuses. Have a wonderful 2023.